PRC state media, we will not allow USA to attack DPRK. Hello friends, Justin for the Truth here, April 22nd, 2017. This is according to China state media. China and the US will under no circumstance evolve into any kind of military action against North Korea. Beijing will never support or cooperate with Washington when it comes to implementing solutions that involve using military force against Pyongyang, nor will Beijing support increased measures from Washington that involve the direct overthrow of the Pyongyang regime. The US has not hesitated in the least to remind China that it hopes the country can utilize some sort of action in applying pressure upon North Korea, and should that not work, the US, along with its allies, will act by themselves to do the job. The underlying tone is clear in that Beijing better pursue all coercive measure possible in order to make Pyongyang give up its nuclear program, and that if that fails, the armies of the US and South Korea will act as they see fit. The US should not stand by this so-called first stage, merely waiting for some miracle to happen. Sanctions from Beijing will not inspire instant change over Pyongyang's nuclear program. Moreover, if Washington is not willing to take a flexible stand that guarantees security and peace, its stark warnings and sanctions will probably push Pyongyang to resist as best it can. As the old saying is understood, in order for a stick to achieve its desired goal, a carrot must be used at the same time. If the blow is heavy, the Chinese people will not allow their government to remain passive when the armies of the US and South Korea start a war and try to take down the Pyongyang regime. The Chinese will not let something like that happen, especially on the same land where the Chinese volunteer army once fought in the early 1950s. It is a land covered with the blood of Chinese soldiers who bravely fought in the early 1950s. Furthermore, if Pyongyang were to be taken by the allied armies of the US and South Korea, it would dramatically change the geopolitical situation in the Korean Peninsula. Blessings and hope are in store for the North Korean government if it can remain aware of China's bottom line in working with the US. It is sincerely hoped that Pyongyang understands China holds no political malice in the potential overthrow of the Pyongyang regime despite its sanctions. Although China's sanctions may impose some difficulties, North Korea will not collapse as a result. I'll continue to keep you updated on this. If you have anything for me, justinforthetruth@gmail.com. Have a good one.